Hey YouTube, it's me, your girl Angel Sus. I was just following up with you guys. So, I have good news. My surgery was rescheduled. Yay! Right here. I don't know if you can see that, but um, surgery January 9th. The surgery is gonna actually be at 7:30, but I have to be there at 5:30. So this is like, I'm so happy. I couldn't have it done a lot sooner because I'm leaving town to see my mom on 21st of this month, and my birthday is also this month. It's on the 25th. I'll be 31, so there's a lot going on. So, and plus I have to do my 2-week. I didn't have to do a liquid diet with my first doctor I went to go see for surgery, but this one wants me to do the liquid diet. So I will start the liquid diet. They wrote it down on my packet. So let me turn to it. And I also have to do a education class. So what we're gonna do is they scheduled my education class for the 17th of this month, so I won't have to worry about it. So my liquid diet will, let's see, it's not here. Now if you can even see that, full liquid diet. And it will start excuse me, December 29th. So it says cream soups. Well, if you guys watching this, either you're in the process or you've done your research or you're considering it, but you know, pretty much, you know, like sugar-free popsicles, cream soups, it says tea. They didn't really, it says tea or coffee, and it just says limit the amount of decaf and sugar-free Jello. I can have like low-fat pudding, sugar-free, or you know, low-fat yogurt, vegetable juice, Crystal Light. It says avoid chocolate milk and other products made with whole milk, and of course no soda, club soda, sparkling water, any caffeine, no alcohol, of course not. And drink at least 48 ounces, which is like 6 cups of fluids a day. Add protein to milk-based drinks or food. Okay, so so that's right there. That's the liquid diet. And then I had already did the pre-exam with my doctor, but they're like, you know, that's too far away when the physical that I originally had with the other doctor. So they said at least it has to be 7 to 10 days prior to surgery. So I got to do another one. But I talked to my the staff for my primary care physician, and I scheduled my appointment for January 6th. So I will be leaving out of town from November 21st to January 5th, and then I come in town back like at like 4 or 5 in the evening. So that next day at 9 in the morning I have to see my primary care physician. And then the 9th is the big day. Yay! I'm hoping, because I really want to do like a video like while I'm at the hospital and stuff. So I'm hoping that I can get like I had a camera, but it's like really cheap and it's not all that good. So I want like for myself, for my birthday and Christmas gift, I want like a new cell phone and a actual video camera that can take pictures and I can record. That's what I'm hoping on, so I can do better videos posted on YouTube. You guys don't know how excited I am. Like, it's been driving me crazy that I've been watching these YouTube videos and seeing everybody on Loser Bench, and here I am, had an actual surgery date and then had to cancel it because my doctor resigned all of a sudden, no notice or anything. And for a second, like, I really thought that I wasn't about to have this surgery. I know that I can't afford to pay for this surgery, and I know definitely I needed my insurance to cover it, and it just wasn't looking like I was about to have it. And I'm like, man, I want it, but is this really gonna happen for me? I've been through this long process, but I didn't give up. I just did what I have to do, and then everything worked out. I was able to transfer my approval from my first doctor to this doctor, and he's more experienced. So, and they're really sincere. I mean, the other clinic is excellent with care, perfect. But when I talk to them, they just, I don't know, they just seem a little more like they aiming towards after surgery. Like the first clinic was mainly, yeah, they cared about afterwards, but they were more about, you know, like while you having surgery, like things like, you know, having more like before, you know, just keeping up with your weight and really targeting what you were doing really before surgery. And they were more of being prepared for the actual procedure. And they did go over, you know, having a diet and stuff, but they were like, because I had a protein drink. I don't know if anybody heard of, I think it's pronounced Atkins or something. It's from Walmart. It's really good. It's like a coffee protein drink. I had brought, like, when I brought into my nutritionist, like, all the stuff I had bought, and she looked at the Atkins and she was like, you might as well not have that because it has fattening in it. And the list that they were giving me, they were really looking at things that really had absolutely no fattening. And it was like, you're looking at somebody that's about to be practically a saint. And with this clinic, they had like a list of that same drink that I had, and they're like, you can have that and stuff. And when I talked to them, they were like, and I showed them like the diet that I had to be on with the first clinic. And this is why you don't rush into things. You do your research, because they looked at it and they were like, we see the diet and everything, you know, they have for you before, but this one's going to be different, because what they have is something, you know, practically you being a saint. And this is not going to be something, you're not going to have this surgery and it's going to be like some job. This is going to be your lifestyle, something permanently. And you have to think realistically, your food choices, and nobody is gonna, if you like chocolate now, realistically this surgery is not going to change the way you feel about chocolate. There's some people that have the surgery and things they like, you know, afterwards they don't crave for it anymore. That happens sometimes, but that's not everybody, and, you know, not depend on that. And she was saying like, basically anything you have, you just have to think rationally when you're like picking out all this food. Like, you can still pretty much eat what you want, but think more of just not eating it too much and not as often. And don't say to yourself like, I'm gonna have this surgery and never have a piece of chocolate, or I'm never gonna have a canned soda, because that's not gonna be the reality and key success to this surgery. And if I really want real success, then I'll say to myself, you know, I'll have a piece of candy or a piece of chocolate, but you know, not often. And that will help me as far as, you know, picking food choices and not feeling like this is gonna be like, you know, really stressful or really hard. And she was just like breaking it down, like, include vegetables, include these things in your meals, but pretty much you can eat what you want to eat, but just eat more healthier and pick things that you like, but don't eat it as often as you usually would. You know, think about the reason why you're obese in the first place, and just say to yourself, you know, you're going to eat a lot more healthier, that this is going to be a permanent lifestyle for you, not just some quick fix, or you're going to have the surgery and then go on a really strict diet and then permanently stay that way, because that may not happen. And she was like, so I don't want you sitting here, you know, feeding your face with a bunch of, you know, really healthy foods, and then, you know, later it's just too hard for you to keep. You want to have the surgery and be successful, and the whole key is to keep it off so you don't gain it back. And a lot of what happens to some folks when they have this surgery is that, you know, they do this dieting and then they can't keep it up. So don't let that, you know, take over your life. You know, eat healthy, you know, pick healthier meats, like, you know, lean meats instead of, you know, the fat meats that you used to buy. Just eat more healthier. But don't say to yourself, you know, you're never gonna have McDonald's ever again, because, you know, you might slip up and have that McDonald's, and then, you know, they'll be stressing you out, and then you'll be gaining. So take it slow. And when you're going out to eat, trying to more healthier foods, you know, like steaks and pork chops, not just, you know, cheeseburgers and McDonald's. Eat more variety of foods. And I think that's like a key point there, is that people just get tired of eating the same thing. I will get tired of eating the same thing over and over. And I believe the key, like they said, was just to have a variety of things you can eat. So, and they really, like, we sat and talked, and she really broke it down, and it's like, I thought about it to myself, like, the first clinic, like, I'm gonna do my best and, you know, eat healthier. But I was thinking to myself too, there's a lot of videos I saw, they were like, they eat, but, you know, they eat more home cooked foods. They don't really eat out, and maybe like once every few months or something they have like a restaurant food. And then I hear all these strict diets and stuff, but when she broke it down like that, that really get me to thinking, like, yeah, like, I can do this. So, but I don't have a problem with eating, you know, lean meats and stuff. I eat lean meats now. So, that's not a problem for me. Lean steak, I love lean steak. I love lean ground beef. I love baked chicken. Mainly, I cook it because I'm not a huge cook. Like, last year, I had just learned to cook a turkey and make stuffing. Well, the year before last year. I'm sorry. The year before last year. So, I'm still learning to make things. So, I'm not a huge cook. I don't have, like, I have some cooking supplies, but I haven't really bought, like, you know, any bunch of pots or a crock pot. I haven't really bought that stuff because I don't really cook. Now I do love to bake. I have a baking pan, but I've decided like to go out and really get a lot of food stuff. That way I have more variety of food too, and I can just eat more at home. I don't eat out too much anyways, but when I do have, like, you know, I love Jimmy John's, and it has nothing to do with, you know, me trying to have this surgery. I've always loved daily sandwiches. So I love Subway, I love Jimmy John's. I do eat there pretty regularly. But here and there, I'm not gonna lie, I do like Burger King, and I like to squeeze in a McDonald's here and there. I love Taco Bell, but as far as this diet goes, I really feel I'm not gonna have any problems on my liquid diet. But I mean, you never know. We'll see. But I don't think I will. I think it's gonna be okay, and I'll be out of town at my mom's. Finally, I can just get out of Nebraska, get some fresh air, and then when I come back, I'll be prompt. I got my vitamins, everything. I got my protein powder, and I got some more stuff I'm gonna get. I just haven't gotten around to getting it. But definitely, by the time I have this surgery, I will definitely be ready. Like I said, I got November, December to, you know, prepare and make sure I have everything. Even though I'll be out of town still, that has nothing to do with me ordering stuff and having it, you know, sent to my apartment. Or, you know, stopping by the store. Still, I'll have the 6th and the 7th to still stop by the store and get whatever else that I need. So it's perfect. And then they have a gym at my mom's apartment, so I can work out too while I'm out of town. This is gonna be great. So this is gonna be a short video, but I just wanted to stop in and update you guys and let you know that I was scheduled for surgery. Yay! Now I'll be on the loser bench. I can't wait, because to me that's when I feel like my vlogging actually really started for me. That day in the hospital. And I definitely want to record everything, so hopefully I can get that camera in time. So next, when you see me, I don't know, I might do like a video while I'm out of town. I'm about sure I will. I'm not just gonna leave you guys hanging. Let you know what I'm up to, and definitely wishing you guys happy holidays. So if I don't have a video in like by Thanksgiving, which I'm sure I will, I just want to say also happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And I hope everyone went out today and voted, or voted early. I already voted. So happy holidays, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.